Hello there and welcome back to the Ottomans. I do apologise for the last episode being no sound at all. The reason for that is that I'm still having problems getting acquitted to the new headset. It's kind of annoying. It has buttons for everything. And apparently I had, for some inexplainable and weird reason, actually, well, not really had my headset on. I will of course try and remedy the last episode, try and add some commentary to it, but it's kind of difficult because I can't honestly not remember what I said. But what I basically is set up here is that we took back most of the provinces that we wanted from Venice. We would like to go after Styria, but also I managed to get this army stuck up here, which kind of sucks because it's quite big. I need to get it out of there ASAP, otherwise it will start getting problems. But as you see, we do at least have the military access now with Austria. So I can luckily get it out there, and then I can just cancel my military access with both Austria and also with, of course, Salzburg here. That is a good thing. I'll hopefully fix that. But basically, what I did last time was basically fight a war with Venice and Austria, solve that, get Epirus, Hawkiee, those provinces back. And what we will be doing this episode is dealing with the overextension, or not overextension, the coalitions, which currently we have decided is about to get good at Aragon and Castilla. They will have to release 3 nations, and that will be Albania, Ismia, and Mentes, or the provinces that we will release, that is. But for now, we'll just keep on waiting. We'll prepare ourselves. I guess I can ship this army now back to here, more or less, and that is a good thing. So we are now in a position where we can do mostly whatever we want. We'll most likely end up in, as I said, a war with both Castile, Aragon, and also most likely England this episode. That is what we will be aiming at. And once again, I do apologize for the lack of updates and the troublesome episodes where both sound and everything has been severely messed up. I do really apologize for that, and if I could, I would have tried and redo them, or if this was an Ironman, I would have redone them, because it doesn't matter how well you play if it doesn't really make sense. And also the problem that I faced with, as I said, I would have tried to, or I will probably try again, but I did try to how should I put this, fix the issue with no, not Dulcadia, let's see here. Let me just solve this out first so my train of thought doesn't get lost. As I said, we'll release these 3 nations. It shouldn't be a problem. But as I was saying here, the quality of both everything with the means of my, or how I fix things, have a tendency to drop severely, and because of that, I definitely like it if I could solve things some other way. But as of now, there aren't really any way of me to adding sound without having the quality drop severely. Of course, I could try if that is what people want, but for now, we'll just I think let things be as they are, because there aren't really any good way for me to solve things, unfortunately. So once again, the last episode was without sound, so I'll release these 2 at the same time to solve that, so people actually realize what the problem is and why I haven't fixed it. Yes, I do have the hiccups, I do apologize. I'm really not functioning, but as I said, I believe that is the last group that I'll do, at least for the time being, or in a long time. So hopefully we'll end the screw-ups right there, but once again, it's not really something that I can promise. So for now, we'll just get it going here. It's been a while since we actually fought wars, or a serious war, to gain land in this area. So I guess we'll just get straight onto that. We'll also, of course, do this first. We'll economy, sell, Preneo, sell it to Navarre before we begin. Get rid of that overextension issue. And we'll of course get that again, because I'll go for pretty much straight out annexation here of Castile. I think I can do that. Let's see here. Probably not. We'll probably have to fight 2 wars, which kind of sucks. But for the time being, nothing really much we can do about that. Morocco will probably go after these islands, but if I can, I'll try and get them myself. No idea if I can actually sell them to Portugal, but if I can, that would be pretty great. So for now, let's see it. Castile. We'll wait until we get that diplomat back home, and then we'll declare war. We'll go after Aragon straight after, and then we'll probably go after England in that order. Once again, it shouldn't actually be anything for us to worry about. We'll try and destroy this army straight away. And that should basically be the end of the war. Once this army is actually lost, they'll probably retreat to Cadiz. Actually, no, they just retreated a little bit. So we'll just do this. Have that one siege there. What the hell is going on here? It showed that they would go in the same direction, so I got a little bit confused, but I guess that could happen. So as I said, we'll probably go for Cadiz and Madrid in this war, and then we'll go after Aragon straight after. We'll see how it goes. Unfortunately, my very good general has just died, which puts me in kind of an awkward position because, well, having a great general die always sucks. I'm really tempted to go war in England, but as you can see, they do have a pretty sweet alliance or system of alliances, so that isn't actually a option right now. I thought they actually left the coalition, but apparently they haven't. They still have that time limit, I guess, but nothing to do with that for now. We'll simply wait. England will be the next target. The problem is that I wanted to attack Aragon. They are out of the coalition, but England is the ally, and due to the fact that England has a lot more troops than they have, I'm pretty sure they will become a war leader. England with their 37,000, and as you can see here, Aragon isn't even on the list here. I have no idea how far down I actually have to go to get them. They have about 8,000 troops as far as I know. So they are probably, yeah, here they are. So we don't actually want to go ahead and declare war on them just yet. So we might actually end up here in a war against Hungary again. Just trying to eat them up, more or less. Possibly we'll go ahead and also vassalize Ferrara. I have no idea if I can actually use them to feed down or take provinces downwards toward the how should I put this? I can actually use them to take, well, the Papal States, feed them to Ferrara and basically take us out of Italy. That should also be a possibility here. Could probably very well be a very good possibility and a good way to play things. I'll probably also try and take Venice and Corfu, or Istria and Corfu in the next war. Then we'll see how things work out. We also, of course, have the Styria problem. They're currently in a union with Austria, which also kind of screws things over even more. Kind of weird that they actually got them in a union that fast. But I would probably guess that Austria then will inherit them before too long, which also is kind of bad. But so Austria needs to be dealt with. But for now, I think Hungary is my best bet here. And we'll probably also end up, as I said, going after Ferrara. I'm pretty sure I can actually get military access from, I can get military access from the Pope here. And that means that I can place an army in that area itself. So we'll take this army with us home. We'll just keep the other two in England for now. And with that, we are basically set to go off the other nations here. We'll take Ferrara, forcefully vassalize them, and then we'll feed Italy to them, more or less. Once again, this is part of the Holy Roman Empire, so I'll probably not feed it to them straight away. We'll have to deal with that as things goes. But apparently Brittany has actually invaded. How should I put this? They've actually invaded some lands they shouldn't here. And as you can see, the full annexation, the war cost for the provinces, it's too great. So apparently I can't actually do that. Or potentially I could, but we'll just go for this for now. We'll take Cadiz and Madrid. I can probably not hand over Madrid straight away, which will cause a severe issue for me, because Pyrenea still is under coring. I might be able to. We'll figure it out. So for now, we'll make peace with these guys like this. And of course now I'm probably, I'm over 100%, so I need to get Madrid or Cadiz off my hands more or less at once. And luckily enough, I didn't have any revolts during this time. That is great. I'll see. I'm pretty sure they'll actually buy Madrid. Yeah, they'll actually take it straight from, or straight away. That is, which is great, because that means that I won't have the overextension issue to worry about. And as soon as my troops actually get back home and we have that military action from the Pope, then we'll be ready to fight another war here. As I said, against Hungary, we'll probably try and take 3 or 4 provinces, hand them over to Croatia here. And once Croatia has taken the entirety of Hungary, they will be annexed. There's no way around that. So for now, we'll get ourselves that military access, and we'll place our troops in Romagna, so they're ready to go after Ferrara as soon as we declare war. So yeah, do we have now a level 1 guy here? Still not. We are barely making money. so we will not be making any moves on that account. We still need England to leave the coalition, and due to the fact that we now actually have once again aggressive expansion, they might not actually decide to leave, which is kind of bad. But as you can see, it's just France, England, Milan, Styria. I can't fight Austria again. I can't fight Venice again. Papal State, Naples. There's a lot of targets here, so that's not actually lacking. The problem is, as far as I know, England will actually pull everyone they're allied with into this war. And in this case, it's actually... I might actually go ahead now and declare war on... Yeah. I might actually go ahead and declare war on Aragon, because Scotland has... How many troops? They have 10,000. These guys, I can probably send them over without actually being a problem, because I have Navarra and Granadan troops here. They'll probably solve the other issue or any other issues for me, so I don't actually have anything to worry about on that score either. I can simply hang back and allow things to go as I please, as it were. So for now, we'll get ahead or go ahead here, declare war on the Hungarians as soon as I have a diplomat back home. This guy is once again still fabricating a claim on Ancona. The good thing is that I can actually fabricate a claim on Naples as well, so I can start eating them also without any fuss. Even so, I could also release Sicily if necessary. But I think Ferrara will do the job here pretty good, so it shouldn't actually be anything to worry about. We are ready. We'll declare war. Augsburg, Pomerania, and Ferrara once again. Pomerania is actually kind of big up here, but still nothing for us to worry about. They probably won't even get their troops to the front line. If they do, I don't think they have that many. That would actually be a problem. So we'll go ahead here, declare war. March our troops to Crest straight away. As I said, my good general actually died, which is a horrible thing that happened. I haven't had that good a general in ages, so I would have preferred if he had actually survived just a tiny bit longer. Would have been nice, but apparently here we are suffering some pretty extreme losses against these guys here. But we have routed their army, so it shouldn't be a problem. We'll simply hunt it down and then we'll lay siege to everything. It shouldn't be anything to fuss out about. We'll also of course deal with this army, and then we are basically set to start doing other things more or less. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea where these guys are actually headed, but I would guess they are going to most likely Marmaros. So we'll follow them and aim to destroy. We'll see how it goes. Admin Tech 9 has been reached, the site, and with that we get an increase in production efficiency by 10%. Once again, shouldn't actually be... it will help my economy a little bit, but not much, admittedly. As you can see, we're also currently sieging the entirety of Hungary, so that war is basically done. The same with Ferrara here. Simply waiting for sieges to finish. We are moving troops to, as you might imagine, England here, and we are basically done with that. So I might think, or it might be a little bit of a silly move here, but we'll go for straight out the war against Aragon here. If France actually joins into the fact that they are in the same coalition as England, that would be kind of ridiculous, but we'll make a bet here. Worst case scenario, I have to release a couple of miners. I get rid of all my overextension or aggressive expansion again. Not really that much of a problem. I also can, I think, most likely now, very soon declare war on these guys again, just a year away, and then then it shouldn't actually be an issue here. So we'll go for a holy war against Aragon. I'm pretty sure, as I said, Granada and Navarra can deal with that on their own. Shouldn't be a problem at all. The only real issue here will be now that I have to keep an eye on the... yeah, actually, as you can see, England became war leader, but it shouldn't, once again, be a problem. So we'll just go ahead, deal with this as we usually do, slowly but surely, luring people, or in this case, luring the English into a trap, and slowly but surely, simply sieging forward. So apparently they are already here. No idea if this will actually work out, but if we beat them here, we can simply follow them to London and kick their ass there. And that should be, I'm pretty sure, enough to actually win this war already. The problem right now is the fact that the Scottish warriors, or the Scottish tribe, I guess I should call them, decided to run away here. But here's the hilarious fact. As you can see here, they have 0. They actually gained morale in that battle. That shouldn't actually be a possibility at all, as far as I know. So, I have no idea why they could suddenly gain morale, and as you can see here, that is currently causing me to lose a lot of men. Their army should have been wiped in that battle, but instead they got the upper hand here. We are once again in a troublesome situation. So it's kind of bad that I can actually tell my vassals what to follow and what to leave behind. But at the very least, sieges are coming along on this the Hungarian side, so that's not a problem. We'll most likely vassalize these guys soon. But once again, fighting the English here will be kind of tough war, kind of a tough walk because of the fact that the armies don't really do what I'd like them to do. They more or less are a little bit too independent for my taste. But at the very least, we can always try to fight, and even so, we are dragging out battles more than necessary. We are getting some negative modifiers in these battles, but for now we can't really do anything about that. We'll simply have to try and pull back and then deal with things as they come. But this is kind of dangerous. So let's see, Aragon, Denmark actually joined in. 24,000 Danes showing up is kind of a scary thing, because I have to fight these guys, and I really don't want to. So I guess we'll hide in the mountain for now. We'll have these guys join up with the Beck's army. It seems they're actually going for it, which is kind of weird, since it's actually fairly big. So we'll go to Bihar. I guess we'll go to Thames, keep an eye on this. We'll have to keep an eye on the English and the Danes at the same time. It's kind of weird that the Danes actually have military access through the entirety of Europe, but hey, can't even complain too much about it. For now, we'll just aim at having these guys do the sieging of Aragon. Unfortunately, the AI doesn't actually split up their own troops to do this, which is kind of an annoying thing, but nothing that I can really deal with. And of course, we do have the English troops that are kind of being a major pain in the ass. We do have the same situation that we had with Austria. I can't hire mercenaries in this place, which is also pretty damn bad. So, for the time being, nothing really much we can do. We'll just have to be on the defensive and try and beat them once they actually attack us. We'll see how it goes next time. But for now, as I said, we'll deal with Hungary. It's also very tempting to actually just go ahead here and white peace, or offer to basically just concede defeat. As you can see, we can probably do that pretty soon, so it shouldn't be an issue, as long as we can just hold our troops together and win these kind of decisive battles. We should be fine. It's also very tempting to have everyone just join up in Cumbria and then pick the battles as we see fit ourselves. So with that in mind, that this one, if it actually turns really bad, we can just white peace out of it. Same here with Austria. We do have a Holy War Castle battle on them, so I can simply go off them. They're allied with Poland, Brandenburg, Lorraine, Mainz. They do have a lot of allies, but once again, they aren't really that strong on their own right now. If we screw them over, that's basically the end of Austria. We do need to get Styria, which is kind of a very weird situation right now. I can also, if I really want to, ally Austria, which also is kind of weird. But there aren't really that much else I can do right now. There aren't really that many options that are available. So I'm pretty sure we'll just keep on beating on Castile Aragon. We'll see if we can deal with England win this war. That should basically be the end of England, or the English resistance. If we do win this war against Hungary, I might actually aim at getting myself a going after, let's see here, Bohemia, taking Silesia, and basically using that to eat up Poland and the northern parts here. The problem is that I still have the whole Holy Roman Empire borders that I need to take care of, due to the fact that, well, they won't actually buy land as long as it's inside the Holy Roman Empire. So I might have to try and break that myself. But we'll worry more about that next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you around next time. Bye.